Ugh, getting old, man. That was a hard workout. Hard workout. I gotta get a new bag, man. My bag is falling apart. Old ass. My ass is getting old. It's getting old. Let's see, what did I do? I practiced side kicks, front kicks. I did squats. I should have did more squats. I should have did an extra like 20 squats. I don't know why he gave me gummy bears. I don't like gummy bears. This dude walked up and gave me gummy bears earlier. I'm like, gummy bears? I stopped eating that shit when my blood sugar was dropping low. Uh, uh, yeah, so we chasing this bag and we making future plans up out here, man. No, don't nobody want to end up old alone, bro. That's why I keep on stressing about it, because I'm like, and that's why I try to warn other men, like, dude, make future plans. Chase the bag, man. Chase the bag. That way you won't end up like some of these desperate dudes going to Thailand just for female companionship. You can stay here in your own country and do it if you got a lot of money. Because that's what happens to men when they don't self-improve. When they don't get it together, they end up old and alone, man. You run out of looks. Looks ain't forever, man. Looks fade. I'm always stressing about the future and shit, man. That's why I'm chasing this bag right now. I'm telling people the truth, dude. This is wisdom and knowledge coming at you, bro. I done got life experience on me. Like some of you 30-year-old dudes, you need to be preparing for your 40s, man. Right now, you need to be stacking bread and saving and chasing the bag at the same time. I'm about to go fly a sign right now. Yep, I'm about to go fly a sign for like 3 hours. Like I always do, But it sucks, man, getting older. It really sucks. And that's life, man. The creator, he gave you a time limit here. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't nobody living forever, man. And then, see, the thing is, that's why you gotta prepare for those years to come around. Like right now, you should be prepping. I don't care if you gotta go to school and get a school bag. If you ain't chasing lottery, jackpot, if you ain't, you feel me? See if I got everything. Seeing if I got everything. Oh yeah, I got that. Prepare for everything in the future, man. Because guys who run out of time, they get to be 60, man. I guarantee if motherfuckers get to be 60 and they broke, I bet they living in regret. Like, damn, when I was young, I had all that time to get everything together. Now I'm old. Feel what I'm saying? So my thing is, man, the reason why I'm chasing the bag right now, so that way I won't suffer for the consequences later on when I get older. Time is going by quick, man. You chase the bag now, you'll live like a king for the rest of your life, instead of a old, forgotten about guy that's invisible to women, to young females. A guy that's yesterday's news. You get to be over a certain age, all of a sudden your life is over with young females. So I say, man, get as much money as you can so you can still attract them and work out at the same time. Keep your body in shape. You feel what I'm saying? Try to keep that youthful vibe for as long as possible. You feel me? Because when time is ticking, man. Right now, I'm over half life already, bro. You know, I'm over half life now. At 40, you're half life. I'm 5 years in, man. You know? And so what am I do for the rest of my life, man? What am I gonna do? I'm getting older. I'm becoming more and more invisible in society. More and more invisible. You feel me? Oh shit. Hey, Granny, you going? Woo. Look, what is she doing? She gonna get ran over. Yikes. And she ran the light. Grandma, she ran the light, bro. I guess she didn't see that light right, that red light right there, bro. She thought it was green or something. Man. Like I said, bro, you guys, once your youth is gone, it's gone forever. You can't go back and get it. That's why while you young right now, chase that bag, bro. Trust me, you will thank me later down the stretch. 5 years from now, when you got that bag in your hands, you gonna be thinking Kelcat like, damn. Thanks, Kelcat, bro. I'm glad I listened to him. Cause right now I'll be broke. You feel what I'm saying? So I clearly remember, man, when I was a younger man, how many women I used to get in my 20s. It was a lot easier to get the panties off. Now it's more challenging now. It's becoming more about your wallet, I'm telling you. Niggas ain't hearing me, man. I hope I ain't falling on deaf ears. You feel what I'm saying? I just hope I ain't falling on deaf ears, man. You know, some of you guys are listening. Some of you guys are getting your crap together, man. You know, some of you guys are chasing the bag. Hey, how you doing? You know. You know, like, man, you feel what I'm saying? You know, you gotta make sure you chase it, man, and get it, man. Get it safely in your possessions. It's like, whatever you're doing, man, think long term. Think like 5-10 years from now. Because best believe 5 or 10 years will pass. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it's getting worse every year too. With the physical, you know. He said, yeah, the black man, I dated older women in my 20s. It was so easy. Yeah, it ain't easy no more. It's getting harder every single year to even attract older women. It's getting harder to attract, period. Especially with the internet and Chad and Tyrone on the loose. Man, it's hard. If you chase that bag, man, you'll be in a safe zone. A lot of us, we in the danger zone right now. We ain't got no money. Your bread ain't together. You in the danger zone. As Kevin Samuel used to say to females. You know. You in the danger zone, buddy. Start prepping now, man, while you young. And your 20s, 30s, and 40s. You should be prepping for those years to come. Because a lot of guys, they end up alone, man. If they ain't got no money. I seen it happen to that one guy over here that live in his car. He's 60, he by himself. Didn't do the right things when he was young, man. He kept chasing those dead-end jobs all the time. Thought them dead-end jobs was gonna save him from everything. You know what I'm saying? It's real. Getting older, it's real, man. And then, see, the thing is, as you get older, you start making passes at young females, and you're like, oh, no, he's like a grandpa. No, because in your mind, you think you still got it. You still think you got that magic touch, but you forgot, man. You aged already. You feel me? Sometimes we be in delusional mode. We be like, yeah, let's talk to that female over there. Yeah, remember Cal-Cat, bro? Used to get those females in your 20s, bro. Yeah, buddy, let's go talk to that female right there. And you get shot down with the quickness. You too goddamn old. With no money. That's why females so fuck with older guys anyways, because the money is right. That's the only reason why they fuck with you, bro. Other than that, you broke. You ain't got no body game. You ain't got no money. They gotta all forget about that guy, man. It's gonna be a hard road, bro. I'm telling you, you better be laser beam focused on that bread. You better be laser beam focused. Oh, I finally got water. Yes. You better be focused on that bag like no tomorrow, bro. Finally. You got change for a 20? I'm looking for my $20 bills in there somewhere. Here we go. Give me 3. Thanks. Thank you. Have a good day. It's getting hard for a pimp, man. Sally. Shit. Alright, so we gotta switch bottles, because this bottle is totally empty. Had to get some more water. That bread, man. So, laser beam focus. Laser beam. Okay. Alright. Shit. Yeah. I should have did more push-ups and squats today. I kind of just rushed through stuff. I did a lot of side kicks and front kicks. And then I gassed out like after about 45 minutes. I gassed out. Didn't have much energy left, so I said, fuck it. Finish it off with some sit-ups. I did about 300 sit-ups. Can't have no pot belly, man. Not in today's date market. But like I said, man, if you want to go back to school, you can do that. That'll be real smart. I mean, it won't be the biggest bag, you know, for some of you guys who don't want to chase the movie bag, you know, becoming an actor or comedian or getting involved in the music industry and stuff like that. If you don't want to do that, you can always go back to school and start taking classes and shit, man. It ain't too late. For me, the school bag is not enough money, man. You trust me? You feel me? I need more than that. You feel me? I need more than that. So that's what you gotta do, man. Life is crazy, man, and it's getting harder. It's getting harder for everything. It's getting harder to move. It's getting harder to attract. You know, it ain't like what it used to be. Times are changing, man, and to know that you got a time limit here, man, it's like, okay, yeah, so I might as well go out with a bang, right? Obtain the bag and live like a king until you die, man. That's how you want to go out. You want to go out like Scarface, living good until you die. Because a lot of guys out here just, whew, man, I see the loneliness in dudes' eyes out here, man. It's when you get old, you ain't got no money. Nobody's gonna want you, man. That's why right now, man, do everything while you're young so you can live good when you get older. Just like Keith Sweat. I remember watching his video, his documentary video of him. And now, because of his songs he made while he was young, because he was productive while he was young, he's still eating off them songs today, man. And that's how you gotta be. Right now, while you're young, you chase the bag, so that way when you get older, you can live like a king into the moment of your passing, man. My mind is down the road, bro. My mind is not even right now, man. It's not right now. My mind is down the road, bro. You feel me? I'm not thinking about right now. I'm thinking about the future. What's it gonna be like in the future, man? Am I gonna be broke in the future? 5 years from now? Or am I gonna be living like a king? Living good for the rest of my life? You feel what I'm saying? You know, he said when you get the bag, What are you gonna drive? Whatever, it depends how much I got. You know, I don't know how big my bag is gonna be. But if it's a few, I'm gonna go for my dream car, man. I'm gonna buy a Porsche for like 100 grand. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, you don't know how long you're gonna live, so spend 100 grand on your car, buy a condo. So I always got a place to live, man. And then go on a 90-day vacation. Come back after 3 months of living in Thailand or vacationing in Thailand. Sit back in my condo. You know what I'm saying? Try to hit another jackpot. Go for a third jackpot. You know? Enjoy the rest of my life while I'm still living. I'm fasting today, man. All I had was that energy drink, pre-workout, Rockstar. So I'm not gonna eat nothing solid until like 1 o'clock. My thing is, as I get older, I'm starting to see that it's more about my wallet now. And that's why I'm so focused, laser beam focused on the bag, man. That's why I'm laser beam focused on that shit, bro. You feel me? That's why I'm laser beam focused, bro. On that bag. Cause I'm seeing what's happening to like a lot of dudes who get older and don't get money. They end up by themselves, man. So if you're getting older and it's becoming more about your wallet every single goddamn year that goes by, we gotta focus on that. We gotta focus on that, man. That's a nice Audi, man. That's a real nice Audi. Man. It's beautiful. It's a red Audi, man. Yeah, that's a nice Audi, bro. Wait. That was a beautiful red Audi that just passed me right now. That's what I'm talking about. I might get something like that. You feel me? But we gotta be 100% focused on this, man. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta be 100% focused. Like everything that you're doing right now, hey, you're doing it for the future. That's it. Everything that you're doing right now, you're doing it for the future. Maybe like a Porsche, I get like I spend like 100 grand on a Porsche. I thought about spending 200 grand because I've seen some Porsches online, you know. You know, maybe I thought about $200,000 Porsche, man, fully loaded. It's like, man, all my hard work's paying off. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't know how long I'm gonna live and shit, so I get the dream car, or at least the second to the dream car, because my dream car is a Lambo. But I'll get the second to the dream car first, because I ain't living for, I don't know how long I'm gonna live. I might got 10 more years to live, you feel what I'm saying? I don't know. All I know, I'm getting old, and I'm gonna be alone if I don't get my shit straight. So I say, you must prepare for the future, man. You must prepare. Don't believe what people are saying, man. People say, well, Hellcat, bro, you've been playing that lottery for a minute. I'm like, yeah, but if I keep playing, I'll hit another jackpot. I hit one before. So if I keep playing, I'll hit it again, trust me. You know? And I'm gonna be honest, man. I like young females, bro. And that's why I'm focused on this bag so much. Because in my head, I'm thinking like, damn, if I get that bag, I'll have a whole lot of like young females to choose from. I won't be starving of young female attention. When I get that bag, I'll have options. And I won't be alone. Sure, would it be based on financial, your finances and stuff like that? Yeah, but it's better than being old and alone by yourself. There's this guy over here, man. Walks his dog every single day. He's 70. He by himself, man. He's alone, bro. He's living by himself. He's an old man. You can't let that happen to you, man. That's why I'm chasing the bag today. So that way, when I get to be 70, I still got some females. I won't be alone, bro. I'm just planting seeds for later, man. That's all it is. Planting seeds for later. And it sends chills up my spine to get old and long, man. I'm like, that's why I'm always like stressing about it, because I'm like, we gotta get that jackpot at all costs, bro. Like right now, I'm about to go fly a sign, and I'm gonna go straight to turn my numbers in, man. Everything, hot numbers, cold numbers, warm numbers, everything. I gotta be a little bit more snappy with this, because my future depends on it, bro. You feel me? My future depends on this shit. Because I see my shit like fading before my very eyes. My youth. Slowly but surely, I'm going downhill, bro. I feel like the walls are closing in on me, man. So I'm like, damn, nothing left but to get the bag, bro. Get that fucking bag, bro. That's gonna save you from the situation right now. Ain't no God gonna save you, bro. I keep telling you, why you niggas talking about God this and God that? Bro, that's not gonna save you. You can go to church and pray, and that still won't get you out of the situation, bro. You could pray all day long, but if you ain't chasing that bag, you're never gonna get out of that situation, bro. Never. Many moons are gonna pass, man. And you could be praying all you want to, but nothing's gonna save you from old age and being alone if you ain't 100% focused on that bag, bro. So you get older, I get to be 50, I got a young girlfriend, a dog, a house. I'm not alone. I got children. You feel what I'm saying? Because in my earlier days, I hustled. I saw what happened to guys who didn't build anything. They end up old and alone. Who didn't get the bag. Ended up old and alone. And old age is not that far from me, bruh. That's like 15 years from now. When I get 60, that's when you're considered old, man. 60, 65, Yeah, around that age. You become an old fart. So I prep throughout my 40s and my 50s so that won't happen to me. And all my goddamn might, I'm putting it all down, man. With all my goddamn might, all my hustle, all my life, all my energy, you know, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm working out every day, trying to stay in shape, trying to keep some type of sexy, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to be undesirable, bro. I'm hearing stories on that Thai channel, bro, about these guys talking about, yeah, I've been invisible for years. I've been totally invisible in the West. And I go overseas and I'm getting female attention. It was like a drug to me, man, to get females' attention, young females' attention. After many years, soon you pass 35, 40, you become invisible to young females. And that makes you thirsty as a motherfucker when you go overseas. If you've been invisible in your country ever since you hit 35 years old, you've been invisible. You go over there as a thirsty old, invisible 50-year-old man, you're gonna fall victim to traps. with the first young hot tenderoni that pays you attention, man, you're gonna be in heaven, bro, for a minute. Cause dudes are telling me like, God damn, I'm finally visible in this motherfucker. For real, I done heard dudes in their 50s talking about, God damn, I've been invisible to young females for years. I ain't never been desired in so long. Yeah, cause you lost your looks, you lost that fucking youth. Now it's more about your wallet at the end, man. Why you think I'm so goddamn focused? Because I'm like, God damn, I don't want that to happen to me, man. I gotta get the bag at all costs. You know, get you a bag and get you a good doctor to keep you living longer. You feel me? Because them looks don't last, man. Hell, I was a tenderoni when I was young. In females' eyes, man, I remember when I was very young, around 9, 10 years old, some older female just grabbed me into a closet. You know, one of the next door neighbors, you know, one of the older females, and she said, come here, I'm gonna teach you how to kiss real quick. And I was like, I don't know, like 13, 14 years old. And I was over at the house, and she grabbed me into the room or into the closet or whatever, and she tongue kissed me. Those are the days, man, when you was a young, hot stud. You know, you was attracting a lot of women. A lot of older dudes were jealous of that. I remember that. I had a lot of older men just envious of me, man. You know. But soon, them days were short-lived. The years kept going by, and I kept catting off time. No, I didn't cat off a whole lot of time. I was doing music, trying to become successful in the music industry, but it didn't pop off for me. Maybe because I didn't stay focused long enough. But I noticed the years kept going by, and we all know what reason, you know, that is that, you know, while the years kept going by, you kept on getting more invisible, man. And I ain't never like been so like isolated and invisible my entire life. I mean, I'm not completely invisible because of my body type. You know, I am working out. I do look like I'm muscular and shit, but I'm not as visible as I was when I was in my 20s. I was totally visible to like females like Little Seven and shit like that. I was totally visible. And as the years kept going by, I noticed that, you know, motherfuckers kept on getting invisible. More and more invisible. As you get older, you get more invisible to young females, bro. And it gets worse. It's like you basically turned into a ghost. You're so invisible, bro. That's what happened, you know, when I was overweight and, you know, I was totally invisible to like Little Seven, bro. I was like when I was 7 pounds heavier. But for some reason, when I dropped the weight, she started looking at me and smiling and stuff. So that let me know that Hellcat's still a good looking dude, but it's not lasting forever. I know that. I know the years are going by. I know that's getting worse. So that's why I'm thinking long term with this jackpot. I'm going long term because I see that it's getting worse. That's why I'm preparing right now for the future. I see that's getting worse. My hair is thinning out, and it's getting harder to lose weight. That's why I fast and stuff, man. No solid foods until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You feel me? So I can maintain some type of sexiness, man. Something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's worse if you're fat and over 40, man. Over 40, overweight, you better have a whole lot of money, bro. Because you're going to be totally invisible to young females. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Most men would like to have young females. But you got a time limit on your youthful looks, bro. There's a time limit on that shit, bro. And that shit ticks every single day, every single year that goes by. And every year after 25, 30, it becomes worse and worse and worse. Years keep going by, it's becoming more invisible to young females. Now, you might be visible to older females, like I said. You might be visible to older females, but to young females, man, they walk by you like you a shadow or a fly on the wall or a mosquito on the wall or something like that. You just invisible, just not even there no more. And to think like 20 years you was visible, man. 20 years ago, to think like 20, you was visible. But that's life, bro. We're not here forever. So enjoy life while you can. Get the bag while you're young, so that way you won't go through no droughts. Motherfuckers were smart. They did the shit like Floyd Money Mayweather. They got the bag when they were young. So now Floyd Mayweather, because he was on his purpose throughout his youth, he's 48 and he can still date young hot women and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not being starved of like young female attention. Imagine if Mayweather would have never went on the boxing career and he just fucked off his whole entire youth and time. He would be 48 years old, broke, alone right now. He'll be struggling like me and you. For some of you guys who struggle, he'll be struggling in the date market because Floyd Mayweather he got a small build. He under 6 feet tall. Yeah, he'll be struggling right now. But because he worked throughout his youth and prepped for the future, man, he not struggling. And he gonna get to be 50 and still dating young hot women. So that's how I say, bro, while you young, prep, because them years are gonna come around. I gotta go. I gotta fly my son. Then I gotta turn in my numbers. You guys have a good day. Peace out, take care, and bless. I'm out.